They don't love me no more. They don't love me no more. They don't love me no more. Nah, nah. They don't love me no more. They don't love me no more. They don't love me no more.
Yo, straight up, back with another one. Actually, yo, I'm back. Dropping another video, you know, talking to the people. I must need to go to jail because hoes love jailbirds. A lot of you hoes love jailbirds. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. That's why I'm here to ask y'all that. Why you girls so attracted to niggas in jail? Shout out to all the dudes locked down, man. Like, free up. I done did my time, you know? And I probably wouldn't wish that on nobody, honestly, man. You know, doing time, obviously you need a hoe. 1, 2, maybe 3. Maybe 3. But at the end of the day, it's not a fun situation to be in, man. You know, and let me tell you why. You're away from your loved ones. That's first and foremost. You're away from your loved ones, first and foremost. 2, you're getting told what to do, man. Who likes to be told what to do? I sure in the hell don't. If you a real boss, you ain't being told what to do. Or when you are getting told what to do, it's gonna cause problems. And that's just plain and simple. So if you're a true boss and someone's trying to tell you what to do, it's gonna create a problem. There's gonna be some kind of friction. So why would you wanna put yourself in that position, right? And 3, your freedom is gone. Your freedom is gone. You're not free to just roam the streets. You're not free to just jump on the phone. You're not free to pick your food, your meals, you know? You're not free to basically do nothing but sit there and do your damn time. So, at the end of the day, me personally, I'm not the one for that. Fuck that bullshit, you know? But I mean, there's obviously circumstances that put you in that position, you know? You know, a lot of people, number one thing that I seen people in there for, or the reason why they were in there for, was money. You know, let's be real. Probably the number one thing is money, get money. That's why you tend to see a lot of people that are well off in life aren't in there. You know, they tend not to get into trouble with the law. They have shooters, they have their riders, you know, they got their team, they got people to take charges for them because they ain't trying to be in that position. It's just plain and simple, you know? So, I mean, obviously, not everybody that has money stays out of jail. That's not the case either. Obviously not. But I'm just saying, more times if you do have a little bit of coin, then you tend to stay away from jail, or you tend to stay away from getting into trouble. Not to say everybody in there is broke, but the majority of people that tend to stay away from jail got a little bit of coin. You know what I mean? Or got something going with themselves. So, which brings me back to the question, why do you hoes are so fascinated with jailbirds? Why? You understand? Like, why? What does that, what do you get out of that? You know, like, there's girls bragging now. You know what I mean? Oh, my man's in jail, gotta do this, gotta do that. Like, yo, straight goods? Yo, I don't even know what the bragging is for. If you're holding down a man, hold him down. You don't need to broadcast that to everybody. You know, you don't gotta be proud about that. That's what I'm talking about, being proud about it. I'm not talking about holding down your man, because, yo, I had a few shorties holding me down, you know, when I was locked, and I appreciated it. That's what I needed. That's what probably a lot of people needed. Some people don't. I really didn't care at the end of the day, to tell you the truth. It's, you know, a lot of girls force themselves. Like the whole point of this video, they force themselves. I'm coming to see you, or coming to see me without me not even knowing. You know what I mean? Finding out my name, my govy, and coming to check me, writing me letters, just trying to get in touch with me. So it's hard to even do your time because you got a lot of birds, a lot of hoes, you know, a lot of girls that are fascinated with that lifestyle, you know? And you gotta be smart. You gotta be a smart woman. This is what the difference is between girls and women. You know, a woman is gonna keep her man from out of jail. You know, a woman's gonna have a man that's scared to go to jail. Scared, feared. I fear to go to jail. Like, that's the difference. And I think that's one of the things right there, yo. I find that if you don't fear jail, you tend to find yourself in that place more than somebody that does fear jail. And I'm that person that fears jail. I fear it. You know, like I said, for my 3 reasons. That alone. And then obviously there's many other things I could list, you know. But those 3 reasons alone should make you fear of being locked up. Even though you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta take risks. You gotta live that life, you know. You on the block, you know. You gotta rep. You gotta hold down the rep. You know, you that guy. But at the end of the day, you gotta make smart moves because the streets is watching. And that's why to these youngins, they don't respect the people that have came before them. You know, the OGs, the rappers. All they do is listen to these young bucks. You know, the young dudes that are pretty much their age. If you go back and listen to some old school rap, they'll teach you, they'll tell you. Jay-Z been told you the streets is watching. So you gotta move militant. You know, you can't be doing a whole bunch of silly stuff to put yourself in that position to go back or go into jail to begin with. I mean, put it this way, I'm still struggling to cross the border. Like, you know what I mean? And that's not cute. That's not cute at all, man. That's not cute. When you're packed up, you're ready for a vacation, you want to cross the border, everything's all booked, and when you get to the plane station, the airplane station, they want to hold you back. They want to say you can't go. You can't cross because of previous charges. Charges that you got when you were a youth. Charges when you got like 20 years ago. That shit follows you. Everybody always, oh, get a pardon, I'll get a pardon. No, man. Oh my gosh. Pardons do not work like that. Like there's a certain amount of charges that you could rack up where they're not giving you no pardon at all, period. A pardon's for stealing a pack of gum. You know, like when you were like 15. You know, a pardon is when you get into a fight, when you're maybe 20, you know, 25. Cool. It's not for being friggin' Don Juan. It's not for being Pablo Escobar. It's not for being the shooter, Stephen Curry on the block. Like, it's not for that. Like, they're not gonna give you a pardon for that, man. For being a friggin' gangster, man. For being Al Capone. Like, they're just not. And at the end of the day, even if they do give you a pardon, and that's just hoops. That's just by the, like, pushing it. That's like pushing it. If they even did give you a pardon, that's only your own country. Whatever country you're from, that's your country that they're pardoning. Your country, your own country. So if I go up and get a pardon, Canada's gonna be like, yeah, I pardon you, whatever. You're good to go. But now when I try to enter another country, they may not want me. They don't care about no pardon. It's all about them. It's their discretion. You know, so the majority of the time, America ain't playing, man. Like, America don't give 2 fucks what kind of pardons you got. If they know that you've ever been in trouble with the law, most likely they're not gonna let you in. That's just plain and simple. You know, I know people try to go on a work work application or whatever the case may be. Possibly. But like you gotta be a known person. Like that person personally gotta know what you do. Like you gotta be a Drake. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a known person, and even still then they're still gonna give you problems. That's why a lot of them rappers don't come to Canada. You know, a lot of them rappers can't come to Canada. You know, look at Eminem. Eminem, big artist. Big artist. And he's white. They give him problems, man. Always have and probably always will. You can't just come to Canada freely, you know? So that's just something to think about, especially for the youngins, you know? But the girls that are attracted to that lifestyle, don't know what you're gonna get out of it. You know, what are you gonna do when your man is a jailbird and he keeps on going in and out, in and out, in and out? Yeah, it's fun, cool, yeah, when you're in your teens or your early 20s and whatnot, and everything's all cool. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, gangster, ride or die. You know, Bonnie and Clyde. But now when shit gets real, now when you got a home, when you got a few youths, you know, when you got a business together, when you're elevating and getting things done, not time for that. You feel me? Nobody don't got time for that. You know, a real woman, a boss lady ain't got no time for no jailbird. You know, she gonna want a man that's gonna be there providing, you know, and elevating her and taking her to the next level. You know, you're not gonna want no man that's in and out, running up your phone bill with collect calls. You're not gonna want that. There's gonna be a time and place where your mindset is gonna change, hopefully, if you have any kind of growth, that you're gonna be like, yo, you know what? I just can't deal with no little boys no more. He's a boy still. You know, he's clearly a boy because he's getting told what to do. When you gotta get told what to do, you're a little boy, man. You know, men don't get told what to do. You know, and the way you're gonna achieve that is being on road, man. You know, and bossing up on road and making moves on road. And don't get it twisted. A lot of things could happen. There's different predicaments. That's what I'm trying to say. There's different situations. Shout out Freedom and them. G.O.D. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, shit's real. And I know that. I've been in that position. I know what's up. I ain't for it. Free all the man. Free everybody. Put it that way. Free everybody. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the majority of people put themselves in that position by doing stupid things or doing the same thing over and over. And you're gonna get the exact same result. That's what you're gonna get. Locked up. You know? So you gotta think, man. You know? And making that drill music don't help. It don't make you in a better position. You know? If you're gonna make that drill music, make some kind of sense out of it. You know what I mean? Lead these kids, lead the youths into a better position and a positive outcome. You don't want to be a negativity, and you don't want to be the reason why a lot of these youths are going in. You know, especially as a black man. As a black man, you already know we have it twice as hard, if not 3 times as hard, quadruplet times as hard than any race out there. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, please. Please tell me I'm wrong. Nobody has life harder than the black man. And it's even harder for the black woman. So, with that being said, you gotta think smart, man. You gotta know and think strategically of what your moves are gonna be. You can't, a lot of people wanna see you down and out, man. You know? Like, the last place you want to die is in jail. A black man, especially, come on, man. That's the last place you want to die in. You know, you want your freedom. And I know it's real because when dudes get that life, when dudes get that 10-year plus bit, even 5 years, but when dudes get that 10-year plus bit, it's a whole different tune. It's a whole different tune when man them get sentenced, period. Nobody ain't trying to be in there. Everybody's trying to switch up now. You know? Everybody want to turn Muslim, want to hold their Bible. You know what I mean? They're going to draw. You know what I mean? Be an artist and be all goody. That's how you know, man. That's like that's not you. That's not you. Cause if that's you, then you're banging those COs, man. You're gonna be in the hole. You're staying in the hole. That's you. That's you. If you really bout that life and you love jail that much, you staying in the hole then. That's where you're gonna be, in the hole. That's where the real G's be going, in the hole. You understand? Don't be living like a monster on road, and then when you go under, you wanna be all good. You know, no, don't wanna fight, or you know, you're talking nice, you're writing letters, drawing flowers, coloring, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, G's ain't doing that, man. You know what I mean? Them mad G's in their head, they ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Be a madman, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Don't switch up, man, you know? Unless you're gonna stay that way. Don't switch up and then switch back, basically, is what I'm saying. Because we all want you to change up when you're in there. Everybody's rooting for you. Change up, be good, be a real G, you know? That's real gangster, you know? Be smart, you know? Think before you move. Be a chess player, you know? But I'm just saying though, if you're gonna switch and move like that, then keep that same energy when you touch back on road. Because you're gonna end up back inside, and then you're gonna you're going back, and then that's what a jailbird is. And you know why hoes are attracted to that? I don't know. That's why I made this video. Let me ask you. Comment down. Let me know what you find so attractive about a jailbird. You know, not a man that's been to jail. You know, cause that's me. I've been in, did my time. I did 3 years. You know, that was good enough for me. And obviously, that's my longest bit. Obviously, before that, I went in maybe a week. You know, was in the holding cell here and there. But I mean, at the end of the day, my real bit was 3 years. And I learned from that. I'm not trying to go back, knock on wood, you know? I'm not trying to go back, you know? Seen a lot of crazy stuff in there, man. Lots of crazy stuff. I remember one of the first times I was in, this was YO. YO, man. I was in the holding cell. Never forget, man. I guess they put somebody in with us that wasn't supposed to be there. And the guy had beef with him. He's like, yo, what's that? He was a gator. He had gator carved in his, because back then you used to carve hot knife tattoos on you, you know? Hot knife your initials. I hot knife my initials in my arm. We all did that. Whole little crew did that, you know? Me and my homies, we did that. That was the thing to do back then. But I mean, this dude, he came in and he had it carved. He had gators right down, right here, right on his forearm. And somebody seen that. He wasn't about that. Somebody said, yo, you're a gator? And the man denied it. The man's like, no, I'm not a gator. And it says gator literally on there. And that's another thing. Like, be hard, man. You are denying it. Like, be that gangster. Clearly you're a gangster carving it, you know? But whatever, he had gators. The man confronted him on it. He said, you're a gator? He's like, no. He's like, what do you mean? It's on there right there. Boxed him. One time, boom. Boxed him the next time. I said, yo, for now on, this is little, yo, it's crazy, yo. And to my memory, it was a little Asian guy too, man. He's like, yo, for now on, everybody spits on him. And yo, mind you, we're in YO, eh? Like, we're only like 13. Like, me personally, I was only 13, maybe 12, but I'm pretty sure I was 13 years old, man. Literally, yo. So, you know, these guys had to be maybe 14, maybe 15, maybe, you know? But the man's like, for now on, everybody, this was the bullpen, this was the holding cell. This is when we were waiting for court. 311 Jarvis. The man's like, yo, everybody spit on this man. If you need to spit, spit. Yo, the guy literally, oh my goodness, the guy had like 20 spits hanging from his face, man, like crazy. You know what I mean? That right there, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit, yo, and that's what goes on in jail, man. Like, that's just one little story. That's in YO. Never mind my stories of being in adult jail. Like, that's crazy. Like that, like as soon as I got on my range, yo, first day I got on my range, man got cut, his whole skull, man, stabbed up, blood everywhere. Trust me, man, there was the whole cell had blood. Like it looked like someone was slaughtered in there. That was my first day on range, man. Like, imagine what's going through my head. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where did they put me, yo? Like, honestly, like, real life, yo. The man, like, literally had to come in in a stretcher. Like, they came, like, outside police, like, ambulance, like, outside people right now in the jail. Like, the COs didn't even know what to do. Like, that's how real it was. Like, wrapped up on the stretcher, pulled out, everybody locked down. Everybody locked down. And that was the first day on range. So, you know, like, I tell you stories for days, man, but I mean, at the end of the day, yo, that's just a couple of little things, you know, that I witnessed and personally went through, you know, and of course there's many others, but that's just to say, man, you don't want to be in that position, especially being a black man or a black boy, black youth. You don't want to be in that position. So think smart, move smart, and do smart. You know? And to the girls, to the young women, the ladies out there, get yourself a real boss, a real man, you know, that doesn't glorify that lifestyle, you know, and try to do everything he can in his power to stay away from that. Because at the end of the day, it's nothing to glorify, it's nothing to be cool. You know, you could be doing collect calls and this and that, and you know, it's not cool. But like I said, free all the man. Shout out to all y'all. You know, I hate to see anybody locked up. Free all y'all. Free everybody that's doing time locked down. You know, your time's coming. You know, freedom's a must. And you know, shout out to the young women that are doing their thing and got a real one by their side. And shout out to the man. And shout out to the girls that are holding down the men that are inside, you know, the real ones that, you know, that are actually in there and don't plan on going back, but got a girl that's holding them down, because that's real too, you know, that's real. So shout out to y'all, man, like, honestly. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make this video, and I'll make many more, man. You know, I'm just getting used to this. I'm not really a YouTube person, but you know, I'm making some videos trying to connect with y'all and talk to y'all. So if you like this, comment. If you got any questions, if you agree or disagree, let me know. You know what I mean? Hit me up, let me know. But hit that like button so I could get some feedback, what I'm doing wrong or doing right. If you don't like it, dislike it then. But you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you know when I'm posting. And yeah, man, stay close, you know, stay in touch. Keep your ears and eyes open always, man, and move militant. You already know what it is, man.
They don't love me in the hood, they don't love me no more. They don't love me in the hood, they don't love me no more. They don't love me in the hood, they don't love me no more. They don't love me no more, they don't love me no more. Yeah, when the good get rich, they don't love you no more. They don't love you no more, they don't love you no more. When the good get rich, they don't love you no more. They don't love you no more, they don't love you no more. They don't love me in the hood, they don't love me no more. They don't love me in the hood, they don't love me no more. They don't love me in the hood, they don't love me no more. They don't love me no more, they don't love me no more. Yeah.